Hello guys, we're going to be looking at how to multiply and divide fractions. The first example that we're looking at is how to multiply. So when we multiply, guys, you need to keep in mind that we multiply straight across. Okay, what do I mean by that? We're going to be multiplying numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So 2 times 7 gives me 14. 5 times 9 gives me 45. I would not stop there because I want to make sure that this is completely simplified. In this case, I'm already looking at factors of 14 is 7 and 2. Factors of 45 is 5 times 9, which is 3 times 3. In this case, since they don't have any of these numbers in common, I know that this is completely simplified, so this would be my answer. Okay, let's go ahead and look at another example. Now this is a little bit harder because we have a mixed fraction with just a regular fraction. Anytime we have this kind of a problem, whether both of them are mixed or just one of them is mixed, we're going to do the following, okay? So this is the first step that I would do. We want to change the mixed into improper. So we're going to change them back to regular fractions. How do we do that? We're going to multiply the denominator by this whole number and then add the top. So we multiply and then we add the top. Okay, so let's see, what would that give us? 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 plus 2. And then I'm going to keep this denominator, so it would be over 3. The other one I keep the same because I don't have to do anything with it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue simplifying that. That gives me, so 9 plus 2 is 11 thirds times 7 fifths. Now it just looks like the other previous example that we were doing. We can go ahead and multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. That gives me 77 over 15. And 77 is only divisible by 11 and 7, and I know that 15 is not divisible by any of those. So I can leave it like this or change it back to improper. So I could go ahead and divide 77 by 15. It goes in 4 times, so that would give me 60. And I subtract, and I'm left with 17. So my mixed answer is going to be 4 with, oh no, wait, hang on. I think it goes one more. So let me go ahead and fix that. It actually goes in 5 times, so that's going to give us 75. So let's go ahead and correct that. So I subtract, I get 2, and 7 minus 7 is 0. So my final answer is going to be 5 and 2/15. Again, either of these answers would be valid depending on how they want you to answer it, either on a test or on any particular question. Let's go ahead and look at this example. Now both of them are mixed fractions, so I'm going to have to change both of them by following the same steps we did before. We're going to multiply and add the top. Same thing over here. Multiply and add the top. So 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2. Again, keeping this denominator down there. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. Keep the same denominator. So this is going to give me 17 over 3 times 7 over 5. And now my last step is to just multiply straight across. So I'm going to go ahead and do 17 times 7. That gives me 7 times 7, 49. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 4 is 11. So this is going to be 119 over 15. I'm going to go ahead and divide that so I can see if I can simplify this further. So 119 divided by 15. 15 goes into 119 a total of 8 times. 5 times 8 gives me 40. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Sorry, it goes in 7 times. It went 1 over too much. So 7 times. 5 times 7 is 35. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. I go ahead and subtract that, and I get 14. So my answer would be 15 and 7. Sorry, 15 and 14. Oh my, sorry guys, I wrote down the wrong number. It should be, let's backtrack. 7, wait. So it was 7 and 14, 15. Sorry. That would be my final answer. Okay guys, last example. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one's division. The only thing new that we are going to have to keep in mind when we're looking at division, guys, is that we don't actually divide fractions. We instead multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, and what is this reciprocal? Please write this as part of your notes, a vocabulary word. The reciprocal, the definition for it is the opposite number with the numerator and denominator flipped. So for example of that, 2/3, the reciprocal is 3/2. So these just flip places. Okay, so that's the only step that we're going to change here. In this case, we're going to first go ahead and change these into improper by multiplying and adding. Same thing here, multiply and add. So I have 7 times 7 is 49, and 49 plus 2 over 7. I'm going to be dividing. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13, so 13 over 4. 49 plus 2 gives me 51. 51 over 7 divided by 13 over 4. And again, we do not actually divide. We're going to change that to multiplication. So this is 51 sevenths. Now realize, guys, the only thing I'm going to be flipping is the number I'm dividing by. So this second number, not the first one. So I'm going to have 4 over 13, and I would be multiplying regularly from there. And I'm going to go ahead and stop. I just wanted you to, because from here it would be just like the other problems that we've done. I just wanted you to make sure that you keep that in mind, guys. The only thing different is that we don't actually divide fractions. We're always going to be multiplying by the reciprocal, and the reciprocal will always be this second fraction. Again, just to recap, this second fraction, not the first one.